Yeah.
Now this may be a dumb question, but do you at least put the wig on when you're recording your
I love you
lines?
so much. That I love you so much. I wish.
Oh, I
Could
was
you
hoping you would
imagine?
say yes.
Could you imagine? I was like, I have one condition. I have to wear the Evie wig while I record the
I'm
voiceover.
sure they do that for you.
I can't believe I didn't actually think of that.
Man, you
That
should have
would
went
have been
full.
so cool.
Should have
Because
went
it's
full
been
costume.
full cost. That's what I should have done. Damn it.
Relax. Okay.
No, I didn't. I
It
didn't
defeats the
think
whole
of that.
purpose of the animated version of this thing.
Yeah, true, true. I miss that costume.
So you don't get to keep one?
Yeah, do you have a version of it?
No, because those costumes are each kind of like handmade and very intricate, and they always keep those in like some sort of a vault situation, like
Temperature
forever
control
and ever, just in
situation.
case there's reshoots or just kind of to keep for like Disney history's sake.
How cool is that? That one of your characters is a true part of Disney history. Like
It's wild.
Does it ever get like normal, or is it always weird when you see a young kid dressed up as you for Halloween?
I don't think that could ever be like normal. I think it's always like difficult to wrap your head around. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you see them and you see them dressed up as you. And then you think of yourself when you were a little girl dressed up like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, you know? And it's like that's what this is for them, which is incredible. Incredible. And then to see, you know, because this was First Descendants was 5 years ago. And then I guess if the girls might have been like, you know, 10 when they watched it, then they're now 15, or the 15-year-olds are now 20, and then they kind of grow up and now are Sofia Carson fans and follow the music aspect, and they've kind of grown up with Evie, and it's so cool to see that.
there is a forever responsibility and a forever attachment to
Oh
that.
yeah, forever. But I've always loved it, and I've always taken it really seriously. We might have spoken about this, but I've always loved it. I always found it so beautiful that Evie wasn't, I don't want to say just a Disney princess, but you know what I mean, in that her story was like so much more, that it was quite literally breaking the mold of what a Disney princess is and saying like, I'm not a pretty face. I'm not defined by what I look like in the mirror. I am who I am in my heart and in my mind, and that's really amazing and has meant so much to so many girls. And that's also very much so in line with who I am and what I stand for. So it's definitely a forever responsibility that I cherish.
Was there a defining moment or like a moment of realization that this was a character that you're going to be linked with for the rest of your life and beyond? You know, like it
Yeah.
is it's something bigger than you. I mean, respectfully, like you know,
Wow, you're
she's
right.
bigger than
Even
you.
beyond the rest of my life. Yeah, that's why I never thought of that, Zach. I remember this was after I wrapped the first Descendants, and like guys, remember I was fresh out of college, a college student
I remember that.
who, of course, had been working her whole life, over a decade, to try and make that happen.
This was
But
no
in my life,
slow thing. Like no fast
no,
thing. This was the slowest build. I mean, you
slowest build,
you
slowest.
did it.
Thank you. And so it was my first movie at this level with the magic that is Disney, and the whole thing was a fairy tale, start to finish. And I remember getting in the car after we wrapped our last shot of the first Descendants. And I was with our producer at the time, Wendy, who's amazing. And all the other actors, I think, had kind of been used to like shooting something and then wrapping and moving on. But for me, it was like I didn't want it to end. And I got in the car and I was really sad that it was over. And I told her, Wendy, I'm just sad that it's over. And she said, that's the beauty of this, sweetie. This will last forever. And
It's true.
it hit me, and I was like, oh my gosh, you're
Goosebumps.
so right. You're so right. And it will, which is beautiful.